again, the transformation there, which is pretty unexpected usually, is that the work becomes effortless. It just becomes like, yeah, I got to do this, and it's going to take me days or weeks or whatever, right? But I'm going to glide through it. It's not going to hurt. Hi, this is Jason Kanigan, president of Sales on Fire. We're going to talk about mindset over the next few videos. A lot of people come out with courses lately, me included. It seems to be the next hottest thing. However, I need to tell you, it's actually the base level, a foundation of any success and ongoing success. And we're going to talk about different levels of mindset as we go on. Today we're going to talk about newbie focus. Focus is really an issue for newbies, okay? And everything that I share comes out of my own experience. It might be augmented with stuff that I've read or come across and that, but the core of the experience is my own. So I've been through this. I know I'm not making fun of you when I say this, okay? So when I say that newbies typically have a very fixed mindset, they think they know how things work. They think some grand secret of the universe is being withheld from them by the guru. So the truth is that newbies are often in this sort of panicky state of mind where they're looking around, and you have this fear of a better offer thing going on, and they've even made commercials about that lately, FOBO, right? Where you think something better is going to come up a week from now, so why should I put my whole heart and my full emotional investment into this thing, right? Well, again, incorrect. You go look up Acres of Diamonds, a speech by Earl Nightingale. Any direction is good, okay? Just frickin' pick one and get started. Now, from my own experience, I'll tell you, this can be hard. I got a good half dozen websites out there, interesting ideas, right, that I bought. I put about a quarter of the effort into completion of them, and I just let them go. Let them drift away because I didn't mean it enough. And this is the core of that first part of the mindset, the focus for you, okay, is you have to mean it enough. You have to have a big enough why, or else you're just not going to finish. And as Marlon Sanders said years ago, I love this quote, half done ain't done. Okay, 90% done ain't done. Someone I know has worked for a bunch of years part-time to get her associate's degree. Okay, she's 2 courses away from finishing it. She comes to me and says, Jason, should I take these 2 courses to finish? And I'm like, what did that? What? This isn't even a question. Take the 2 courses and get it done. 98% of something is nothing. Okay, half done ain't done. Get that into your subconscious if you want it to work. Any success that I've had is from actually finishing things. And I'll tell you, those things that I did finish, I had a great why, I wanted to do them, and they just flowed effortlessly. I just did the work and I got them done. All right? If I wanted to make a sales training program at a certain level, I just did it. And it might have taken me 2 days, it might have taken me 2 months, but it got done. And then I upgraded it as I needed it, okay? Those abandoned ideas that I kind of half-heartedly put in, it kind of sounded cool to my mind at the time. Oh, this would be neat, right? And then I kind of did some work on it, but it wasn't really clear, right? Most of them are marketing and positioning type things, and I don't really need them, right? I don't have a big enough why to finish them, but I'll tell you, if I did figure out a big enough why, I could go and finish those off fairly quickly because I know how much work I can do when I actually want to. So if you're a newbie and you're skipping from thing to thing, stop doing that. Pick something, focus on it, and relentlessly do it until it's done. And in order to do that, you're going to have a big why. Okay? And that probably means changing your mind about things, because again, that fixed newbie mindset is not going to take you places. and discovering for yourself a big why about how the reason you're going to have to get this done. And again, the transformation there, which is pretty unexpected usually, is that the work becomes effortless. It just becomes like, yeah, I got to do this, and it's going to take me days or weeks or whatever, right? But I'm going to glide through it. It's not going to hurt, right? I don't resist putting effort into my blog. I don't resist making these videos, all right? I just got an idea for 3 of them, I wrote them down, and I'm doing them. Like, it's like a half an hour after I got the first idea, okay? I've made time for it. I've set up the things that need to be set up to shoot, and we're doing it. And you're getting the benefit of that. So focus is the first part of mindset for newbies that you really need to get past. If you're split off in 20 different directions, or you're hopping from thing to thing. If this week it's YouTube marketing and next week it's SEO and the following week after that it's some kind of embedded opt-in thing on your web page. No. Doing it wrong, okay? That's not focused. That's hippity hop rabbit stuff from thing to thing. You never get anything done. All right? Half done ain't done. Burn that into your subconscious and start noticing it in your home. I got this right in front of me, actually, on this table here. You can't see it because it's out of view of the camera. I thought about having it in here and I decided not to. I got this Sunbeam mixer, okay, which is a gift from my mother-in-law. And when I moved last, somehow I left the beaters somewhere and they never came along with it. So a Sunbeam cake mixer, right? So it's got one of those bowls, right? It sits on a pedestal and that is pretty useless, isn't it? It's half done without those beaters. And I rediscovered it recently and I brought it out of where it was, and I get an actual joy of turning things that were not functional into functional. So I like fixing things, all right? And I'm a troubleshooter by nature. I'm not a maintainer guy, for example. I'm not the guy you want running the operation year in and year out. I'm gonna get bored out of my tree doing something like that. But fixing something, yeah. So here, I saw that it didn't have beaters. It needed beaters in order to be functional. I cleaned the rest of it up from where it had been in storage. And I went on Amazon and I went on eBay and I effortlessly researched these particular beaters and the model number and all that. And I saw the challenges of getting these things, because it's apparently very easy to buy beaters. It's replacement beater tools that don't actually fit into the model that you have. So I had to be very careful and do some research. But again, I glided through that. It didn't take very long. It took a couple of hours at the most. And I went and paid my money and got them and shipped them, and within a week this unit is functional again, right? And I went and made some cakes. Making probably too much cake lately, but it's fun. And so that is an example of half done ain't done, and fixing something to completion and how easy it is. Yes, there are challenges. Yes, there are hurdles. There were hurdles in buying those replacement beaters. I could have screwed up, right? And bought something that didn't quite fit, and you know the way it goes. The shipping costs for these things are so high that what's the point in sending them back, right? So now you're stuck with these pieces of metal that are scrap, essentially, right? So I had to make sure that I didn't fall into that pit. And I got something here that was useless and is now useful, and that's fun. So when you're a newbie, get rid of all that paranoia of, oh, there's something better coming along, or I'm missing something. You're not. You don't need all this stuff that people tell you need in order to make money. You just don't. And there's no magic bullet to it. Pick a direction, any direction that you like. Have your why be big, because half done ain't done, okay? And get out there and finish it. So that is the starting point. And if you don't know what the path is to making money, then shoot me an email, jason@jasonkanigan.com, and I will send you for free a 7-step process for making money that I've used over and over again over the years to make money, and it always works. It works online, it works offline. It's always the same. Don't think that direct mail and online marketing are different things. They're not different. They're not. Okay, there's some syntax things that are different, there's some environmental things that are different, but the overall process, if you strip it back, is the same. All right, I think we've talked about this plenty. Hopefully this was of use to you. I know I've talked around the idea a lot so that you get a bunch of different perspectives on it, and hopefully something sinks in and changes for you, and then you can go and use it. And I'm happy to, again, give you those 7 steps for making money. If you just email me and say, hey, I'm interested in this, there's no upsell, there's nothing to buy, and I'll get you on your way with that. If you actually don't know what to do, knowing what to do isn't actually that hard. It's the executing of it. Okay? Focus. This is Jason Kanigan from Sales on Fire. Thanks for watching.